Hi, my name is Marjorie, and I am in first grade. The first part of this story is "Do this in remembrance of me," and the drum rhythm with the words sounds like this. Do this in remembrance of me.
Hi, my name is Theo, and I'm in first grade, and I'm doing the second part of the communion story, and it sounds like this. Do this. Break the bread of life. Drink the cup of blessing.
Hi, I'm Jasper, and I'm in first grade. The third part of the story is Jesus' love is always with us, and this is what it sounds like with the drum. Jesus' love is always with us.
Hi, my name is Ashton, and I'm doing the fourth part of communion service. And this is what it sounds like with the drum. Remember, he died for us.
Hi, my name is Max, and I'm in first grade. The first part of the story talks about how God told Joshua to go to the city of Jericho, and that the land would be theirs, and how Joshua sent spies into the city to gather information.
Hi, my name is Aniston. I'm in first grade. The second part of the story talks about how the spies met Rahab, a woman living in the city, and how she hid them from the king, and because she hid them, they decided to save her.
And the last part of the story talks about how, after the spies returned, the army marched around the city for 6 days and then blew the horn, and the walls came tumbling down.
thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you and your constant care of these children, bringing them, picking them up. It is not an easy task, and we do recognize that. But your love of the music program and the ministry of this church and how you promote the children to know that they are a valued part of the ministry here. They are truly servants, and they are learning what it means to be not only a child of God, but a servant of God. The percussion group that you heard earlier is for our kindergartens, first and second graders. They learn how to keep rhythm. They taught the others in the class different rhythms. They got to make up stories and songs. And these are the two that they decided they wanted to present to you. And they did a fantastic job. The chimes are for our third through fifth graders. And Miss Karen does a fantastic job with them. This is a prelude to going into handbells. And as you notice, they not only ring, but they also sing and ring. So we're expecting them to work their way into our ringers and singers someday. And they're doing a fantastic job. Our presentation tonight of Reservation Not Needed is a wonderful story about the feeding of the 5,000. In case you didn't know, our very own Matthew Corral wrote all the music to this production, and Jan Hermany, who was one of the music ministers here 50 years ago almost, wrote all the words. So in collaboration, they've done several pieces, but this is the one that we chose to do this year, and we're so excited to present to you Reservations Not Needed. But before we begin, let's have a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you with grateful hearts. We thank you for all the love and care that is in this room. We thank you for all the children that have worked so hard and have learned this story and are excited to tell others about the miracle and the works of Jesus Christ. Now may what they sing and say be bright and cheerful, and may it lift those hearts here today. And may everyone know the love of Christ coming through these children. We ask this in your holy and precious name. Amen.
early this morning, Joel. Did you get all of your chores done? Did you feed and water all the animals? Is the newborn sheep gaining strength? Are its legs less wobbly? Isn't it exciting to watch a young one grow? Your father and I are very proud of you and all you were able to do to help us. It is such an unusually beautiful day today, and I bet I know what you would like to do. Since you've been such a good help to us, I'll prepare a lunch for you so that you can take your time on your day's walk. Now let me see. What would you like? As if I couldn't guess. I'll prepare your favorite.
Hello. Hello, Joel. As I was walking down the path, I saw you petting your new little lamb. So, I decided I'll stop by for you in a few minutes. What is that you are doing?
I'm getting Joel's favorite lunch ready. He's been such a good help, and I told him it would be all right for a day's walk.
And what is in that favorite lunch?
This growing boy especially likes to carry along 5 small little loaves of my freshly baked barley bread and 2 fish. There now, it is ready for you, and you may go. Please be very careful while you are gone, and don't forget your good manners should you meet someone along the way. And remember, give thanks to God before you eat. It is very important. Goodbye.
He is such a precious child, but don't you worry about him while he's away?
Oh yes, of course. His father and I are teaching him the best we can, but we know there is so much more he can learn from others too. God has given us all different talents, and they must be shared. He can learn many new things from others.
Do you know where he will go?
Probably down by the sea. When he first began to go off on his own, I would secretly follow behind him and hide behind a bush or a tree to make sure he was all right.
It must be hard to let your little one go like that. Oh, what did you see him do? He is just a small boy.
Many times I saw him walk up to a group of people, and I watched as he listened intently to what they were saying, and then I knew it was necessary for me to give thanks to God for those who could help. Yes, I am concerned, but I must let him learn about life. We talk about it when he gets home.
I wish I will have a child too. As you say, we can look to others for help. I know I will look to you to be a good and wise mother.
My child, my own little one, God gave him to me, my dear precious son. I look in his eyes and I see a great love that mirrors the blessings God sends from above. I pray for my child as he leaves my arms, so he'll be safe and sound, kept from harm. My child, my own little one, God gave him to me, my dear precious son. My child turned my life into a beautiful song.
For such a rare gift, I truly long.
He's really quite little, there is so much he must learn.
To be a kind person, my heart yearns.
Dear God, please go with the men, by his side stay.
I know I could love a child in the same way.
my own little one. God gave him to me, my dear precious son. I look in his eyes and I see a great love that mirrors the blessings God sends from above. That mirrors the blessings God sends from above.
Hello, Peter. Do you know where Jesus is? Look at this huge crowd waiting for him.
He has been very busy as usual. I've spent much time with him as he has been across the way, healing many very sick people.
Do you know how much longer it will be before he gets here?
People have been coming for hours, and they would have surely been getting hungry by now.
He will be here. You can count on it. All of you have come here for one important reason, to see and hear Jesus. Jesus' teaching is to love one another. So while you're waiting, why not greet the people around you? Jesus would be pleased to know that you've passed the peace. So, introduce yourselves.
All right, we need some crowd control here.
Oh no. Not him.
He's just trying to help. He needs to be noticed. Andrew and I know how he feels, just how important it is to be really needed.
Yeah, one day we were casting our nets right here on this sea, the Sea of Galilee. And then
He noticed us. It made a difference.
we have been different since that day on. He said, "Follow me, and I will make you fishermen of men."
It was so strange. His voice, his outstretched arms. He just made us drop our nets and
Follow in his footsteps. We have been different since that day on.
Here we wait by the sea where it all began. Jesus told us both to drop our nets, and to him we quickly ran. What did he say? What did he do to make you follow him? Our lives were spent by the water deep, pulling our nets, hoping for the good catch, the best fish we could get. What did he say? What did he do that made you follow him? No words could tell you of that call to brothers on that day. God's love brought us to his side, and with him we will stay. No, it's not what he said. No, it's not what he did that made us answer his call. We're ready to wait to be with him as he shares the love with all.
We've been here for a long time. How much longer do we have to wait?
Yeah, I'm getting hungry. I don't know how much longer I can go without food. Get lost. Your actions are about 2,000 years too early.
Well, somebody has to divert their attention. I can hear their stomachs growling from all the way up here.
Hello, everyone. I'm Micah.
And I'm Ika.
And we look alike. Hey, did you hear the story about the fat man and the skinny man?
Don't think so.
Well, the fat man said to the skinny man, "From the looks of you, there's been a famine."
How unkind.
Well, the skinny man said to the fat man, "From the looks of you, you caused it."
I've got one better. What did the monkey say to the banana?
Couldn't even guess.
You're appealing.
Knock, knock.
Orange. Orange who? Orange, you glad this is our last joke? Yes!
If a duck never shops and never will, then why did God give him a bill? If trees are silent as they stand in the park, then why do they bark? Funny bone, God tickles our funny bone.
Caves have a mouth, but isn't it absurd? If you ask them to speak, they never say a word. Why did God give elephants a trunk if they never gather any junk?
Funny bone, God tickles our funny bone.
Why do broccolis have a stalk, but yet they don't even walk? Why do roosters have a crown, if yet they are not the king around? Funny bone, God tickles our funny bone.
I know you're trying your best to take our minds off our hunger, but it really isn't working very well. I need food.
Please be patient. I see Jesus coming now. When you trust in him, all will be well.
Peace be with you. I bring blessings to you in the name of my heavenly Father.
Oh, Jesus, I know you must be tired from the endless hours you have spent with those who have come to you for help.
To you and all who hear my voice, know that the love I have for you refreshes me.
Jesus, sorry to burden you now, but we have a big problem.
We have a problem?
Just look at this crowd. They've been waiting many hours for you to arrive, and they're getting hungrier by the minute.
Go buy them some bread.
Me? Buy them bread? There are easily 5,000 people here, and you tell me to buy them bread so each of them can eat? More than 200 days' pay would not buy enough for each one to have just a little bite.
Philip, I was just teasing you. Everything will be all right. Believe in me.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? I have a great idea. Do any of you have some snacks with you? If you do, maybe you could share some with those around you. At least it might help. A little.
Good idea. If any of you guys have some snacks with you, please raise your hand.
Gosh, Andrew, you certainly must not be thinking clearly. 5 small barley loaves and 2 fish for 5,000 people? You should take a long vacation. A rest would do you good.
Andrew, bring it to me. Philip, trust me. How precious is my time with you. God's love is present here. I've come to show his love for you accept from him the invitation. You never need a reservation. He has more than enough to share. He will always care. Lay down the bread of life, Savior to me. As you now break the lumps beside the sea, beyond the sacred page, we seek you, Lord. Our spirits longs for you, O living Word. Together now we'll give Him thanks for watching over all. It matters not if you are big or even if you're small. When midday for me at night, He keeps you always in His sight. Accept from Him the invitation. You never need a reservation. He has more than enough to share. He will always care. Five small loaves and two little fish, that will never do. I said 5 small loaves and 2 little fish. What can we do?
If you look around, the crowd is large, yet Jesus is quietly taking charge.
5 small loaves and 2 little fish, that will never do. I said 5 small loaves and 2 little fish. What can we do?
Small boy brought his little lunch. Certainly it can't feed this bunch.
5 small loaves and 2 little fish, that will never do. I said 5 small loaves and 2 little fish. What can we do?
Hungry people are here today, and yet they seem to want to stay.
5 small loaves and 2 little fish, that will never do. I said 5 small loaves and 2 little fish. What can we do?
We saw Jesus pray and bless the bread. I can't believe we'll all be fed.
5 small loaves and 2 little fish, that will never do. I said 5 small loaves and 2 little fish. What can we do?
Likewise, then he blessed the fish. To be enough, that is my wish.
5 small loaves and 2 little fish, that will never do. I said 5 small loaves and 2 little fish. What can we do?
His disciples seem to have no doubt as they take the food and pass it out.
5 small loaves and 2 little fish, that will never do. I said 5 small loaves and 2 little fish.
what we see. All Jesus asks is believe in me.
5 small loaves and 2 little fish, that will never do. I said 5 small loaves and 2 little fish. What can we do? 5 small loaves and 2 little fish. There's nothing we can do. Those loaves and fish will feed us all. It's a miracle. That's true.
It is time for me to go now. I leave you all with love and peace, which surpasses all understanding. I go to be alone to the hills, where I must pray to my heavenly Father. Goodbye.
This indeed is the Son of God that has come to us.
Uh-oh, here he comes again. In about 2,000 years, they'll call you a geek.
Noah says here.
Noah didn't make a book. He was too busy building a boat and feeding the animals.
Excuse me. Noah says, Webster, that is, miracle. A miracle is an effect in the physical world which surpasses all human or natural powers. I knew you would want to know that bit of information.
I learned to see by the sea, a lesson very important for me. I'm quite dismayed. I'm glad I stayed for a big decision here I made. I turned doubt, went all about. My wishes just don't quite turn out.
Well, thank you so very much. They did a fantastic job. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. What a wonderful story, and what a wonderful way to tell it. We have a few things that we want to present to these wonderful kids. And Miss Karen, there you are. So each of them will get a medallion, and the medallion has the name of the show and their name and the date that it was done. And I'm going to present to the kindergarten, first and second graders, and also a small something for them to have for working so hard during their percussion time. So,
all right, in first grade, we have Max Beery. Come on up, Max. Ah, they can use the pail as a music instrument. Clever. Next is Theo Bose. Next, we have Marjorie Hearn. And Aniston Phillips. Jasper Smith. And Ashton Spare. Yes, and I am going to present to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders that we have in, you saw them perform in the Chimes group, and they have been such a fun group this year, and we've learned a lot about music and about each other, and had fun while doing it, and I want to give them a small token of my appreciation. So Miss Diana will call their names and give them their medallion, and their gift.
And first we have Ella Lisenby. Gabby Monticelli. Piper Phillips. Braylon Mack. Sebastian Morrison Davis, sorry. Olivia Rao. And then these next four, it's going to be a combination thing. Very sad to see them leave Kids Praise, but very excited that they're moving on to youth choir. They are 4 fifth graders that have been with us for, I think, all of them, mostly almost through since kindergarten. So we are very excited for them as they move not only into youth choir, but into youth UMYF, and they are in youth handbells. So this is going to be a wonderful addition to all of those groups with these 4 very, very wonderful musicians and servants of God. So we have Elliot Hall, Sophia Monticelli, Lily Roberts. We'll come to you, Lily. We'll come to you. Well, there's a will, there's a way. And Elliot Rogers. Yes, I should have done this as we were. So each of you 4 will get a bag here that is just kind of a combination of different things. They're going to receive a Faith We Sing book. In 3rd grade, they received a hymnal, and now they get the Faith We Sing book. So we'll get those to you as you leave. All right? I would also like to take this opportunity to recognize some other folks with us. One are our 2 teen helpers that were here today. Thank you. Come on down. We have Sophia Beery and Emily Smith. And this is just sorry, I switched them around. They have been wonderful. They came all Saturday and helped, and today the dress rehearsal. Could not do it without people behind the scenes and helping them, so we are so appreciative of them. We also have some other folks that have helped throughout the whole year. First of all, I would like to bring up Elaine Clemens. Where is Elaine? I know she was here. There she is. These 4 that we're going to introduce to you are those that have helped all year long. They have been faithful servants and come to help. Elaine has been not only the accompanist during rehearsal, but she also played every Sunday for the children when they sang. So thank you, Elaine. We could not do it without you. Debbie Kleiss. Of course, you know that we can't do this without help, without volunteers, especially when we split up. And we always have to have 2 adults in the classroom with us. And Debbie has been so faithful. Every Wednesday would come and help. She helped behind scenes. She would help on Sundays, doing whatever we needed, and playing when Matthew had to go off to youth handbells. So thank you, Debbie. Joan Fitzgerald. Joan came every week and helped Karen up in the chimes room. And again, having that extra person is not only essential and a must, but it is such a blessing when we need an extra hand to play a bell when a child wasn't there. And Joan is a very fine musician, as all of them are, and she just filled in when needed. So thank you, Joan. And then our youth intern is Jarrett, and he... Oh, sorry. He's not our intern. He's our scholar. He's our college scholar, and he was given the opportunity to come to the church and be with mainly the choirs, but he's also a great percussionist, and he helped wonderfully with the children, teaching them rhythm, and he was there every single week, even though that wasn't in his job description when he signed up. So many thanks, Jared. And of course, again, I want to thank you for the parents, the grandparents, aunts, uncles, the friends, everyone that helps. Yes, you want to speak too, don't you? Everyone that helps. We cannot do it without you. And for you to, again, take the time to be here shows not only your faithful servanthood, but it sets a wonderful example to these great children. Thank you again for being here, and if you'd like to take some pictures of your kids, please help yourself to come on up. And
I just wanted to thank this person right here because she has worked so hard all year, tirelessly and joyfully with these children, and she deserves some appreciation. Thank you for all that you do, Diana.
Thank you. And of course you know that nothing goes on around here without Karen and Matthew. So thank you guys.